Hey there guys, I'm from the base set. Got a different video for you today. I recently noticed there's a lot more people getting into the Pokemon TCG game, whether it be collecting or playing, and a lot of them just have no idea how to keep their cards protected or what means they can use to do it. So I figured I'd make a video so you guys can see. I might do other videos like teaching people how to play the game, stuff like that. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. Alright, well first is this big book. It's a 3-ring binder collector's album. It's by Ultra Pro. A lot of the things I use are by Ultra Pro just because it's what I've had access to, and they do make decent, well not decent, they do make really good stuff. There are a lot of people use them. But you can see this is where I keep my bulk of my collection, like the base set. And Jungle, Fossil, all that. It's on a 3-ring. These are Ultra Pro pages. You can throw as many in here really until you decide the book's overflowed. I think I have about 400 pages in here. You can buy them in packs of 100, I believe, and they're relatively cheap. These are like this up here. You slide the card in here, and then for the other side, too. So this one pocket controls both sides. I know if you stop by a Toys R Us, at least here in New York, they have it where you can get the book and I think 200 pages for like $20, which is a really good price because normally this book by itself is like 10 to 15. And the pages are 10, I think, each for the pack of 100, so that's a really good deal. You should pick that up. Right. Then, if you're going out and you're trading, or you just don't like the idea of a 3-ring binder, you can use a 9-page Ultra Pro binder. It doesn't normally have like a strap that goes through here to hold it, but mine broke off because I've had this book for quite some time. But this is same thing pretty much. It holds your cards. This one holds a total of 360 cards. You can't add or take out pages, it's what you get. So it's 20 pages, hold 360 cards all together. This is fed from the side. The middle is the side. This is the right side, and this one's on the left. So they won't fall out. You can keep your cards in sleeves for extra protection. I personally would recommend a book like this if you have a large collection or if you just want to have an easier way to show off what you have. It holds a lot of good stuff, and I love it. You can also go with the traditional Pokemon books licensed by them. These are, again, like the 3-ring binder pages. I don't like this type of book for holding my cards, really. At least not my expensive ones, because I feel the pages aren't sturdy enough, and it'll warp the cards more than most of the hollows will already be warped. But if, it's for fun. If you want to just keep some little things in here, you can always do that. What I'm currently using to hold my cards is this Monster 4-page. It's like the 9-page, but smaller. It's, again, either fed through the side, left, right, back and front. Holds everything. This holds a total of 160 cards, and again, it's 20 pages as well. One note for both the big book and this little one is as you fill it, and you keep a bunch of cards, it will start to bend a little bit. It's nothing crazy, but it's just something you might want to just, keep on a lookout or just know about. Also, bending pages and going through them. But that's nothing crazy. I do like these. I believe these are 10 to 15, and the bigger ones are 15 to 20. I'm not exactly sure. Just search around, because I got my some of my Pokemon products at a cheaper price, or from Chinatown, which is normally just a cheaper items all around. So that's that. This is what I use, and I love it. Oh, that's Monster. This one's Monster. Ultra Pro did just put out a book like this. I think it's much cheaper than this one, so you could also look into that. I don't have that one because I don't require it. And then we have a smaller Monster book. This is, this holds, what does this hold? This holds 64 cards, and it, I think it's 15 pages altogether. This is fed through the top, and these are fed through the bottom. The thing with this is, as you probably just saw, that it's taking cards out of here can be a pain. It does bend the card a bit, but it does hold the cards phenomenally well. You know, like they're not going to come out anytime soon. They're stuck in there. So I wouldn't suggest putting your, you know, your ultra rares or your big cards in here, but for me, I keep my trainers in here. It's a nice, easy way to keep track of my trainers, and they're not going to get horribly damaged. So that's something you might want to do, or like, you know, if you have energy or something, throw it in there. So that's our solution. That's also a monster. Also, at home, maybe you don't want to do a binder. You can get a box like this one. Long shoebox type thing. But it's great for keeping tons of cards, you know, just in order. Maybe you just have a whole bunch of commons and stuff that you don't want to throw out, or you're trying to sell. You can just throw something like this, and it holds them, and it's fine. Now, something I think is a really good idea, and just an all-around good bargain, are tins. Typically, they're about $15. And you'll get a good promo. Nowadays, you get a pretty decent promo. So Mewtwo, Rayquaza, Darkrai, all playable. You know, cheaper than trying to get the pack one. And you'll get 4 packs of various sets, depending on the tin. A code to get the actual promo card in the game, and then you get the tin. Another great way to hold cards. You know, your commons or whatever, just throw them all in here. And it holds a good amount, as you can see. Like, let's see, what am I keeping in here? Yep, these are the Boundary Cross stuff, because I bought enough boxes of that. And I don't like to throw Pokemon cards out, I just hold on to them, and normally just sell them off. But, yeah, that's definitely good. And they stack pretty easily. So you can do that, stack them up somewhere in the corner, keep them out of the way, and that's all good. Now, excuse me, to protect your cards on a smaller scale, you can go with sleeves. Cheapest alternative, penny sleeves. They're penny, they're small, and they're flimsy. But they get the job done if you want to keep a card protected. So maybe you just bought Victini, bought them in a sleeve. Most stores will give you these for free, at least the ones that I've been to, they give you these. It's, you know, it's loose in there, it won't move, but it'll keep it protected for the time being. You can also, maybe if you just bought a bunch of commons, you could load up a bunch of commons and it'll keep them nice and tight. But that's good. Then maybe, yeah, and then after that comes the upper level, as in Ultra Pros, sleeves, sorry. These come in packs of 50. You need the standard size for Pokemon. You'll need to buy 2 packs for a tournament legal deck of 60 cards. It's annoying, but what are you going to do? But it doesn't hurt to have extras, because but you need to have extras, because if you go to a tournament and one of yours rips, or, you know, you have scratches on the back or anything that looks different, they can say your deck is marked or you're cheating, so you'll have to go and maybe get another sleeve and switch it out, or if it rips, just want to have spares. For your tournament legal decks, the sleeves have to be the same exact type and color. No changes, I mean no excuses, everything has to be the same. And this is how these hold the card. Much tighter. So you get a nice tight fit, it won't go anywhere, it's not going to fall out. And this is what you'll see most people using. I have used these in the past, and up to very recently I've switched over. But can't go wrong with Ultra Pro at all. I love them. They just weren't for me. What I went to was Dragon Shields. They are they? No, they're slightly bigger, and they hold the card. Oh, let me see. Let me show you. Using my deck, 60 card deck. It kind of makes the deck look poofy, but that's not a big deal. But that's how they hold the card. You have extra room on the side. So if you if you play with your cards or something, it doesn't affect it. I mean, she's like full Mewtwo. You know, I don't have to worry about damaging the sides of it or the top or the bottom. It's protected in the sleeve, holds it. They have a different finish to them. They're more glossy. Some people don't like that. These are more expensive. I think these are, for 100 of them, it's 10. And for 50 of the Ultra Pros, I think it's like 6 to 8. I'm not 100% sure. Prices vary. Just always search around. Don't just buy the first thing you see. Another thing you can do for protecting your cards are top loaders. They're hard plastic covers. You can put a card in here with a sleeve. You can also double up if you need to mail it out, or maybe you have a copy or something. But yeah, see, it's nice. It's tight. It'll keep it nice and clean and safe. I don't use these too much. I only pick them up really because if I trade with someone online, I send the card out in a top loader so it can't be bent. But they are good. Also, if you have like these full art cards, they warp horribly. Oh, I think my camera just turned off on me. Oh, I don't know what happened, but my phone just decided to stop working, so I'll have to cut this one short. But thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.